Here with head coach Mel Pearson. Coach, you want to start us with an opening statement?
Just a tough game tonight. I thought we played with a lot of energy, played well, created a lot of good scoring opportunities, but our goalie had an off night. I didn't like any one of the 3 goals that we gave up, and goals are so precious right now. We're having trouble scoring, and when you give up goals like that, it just really deflates your team and gives the other team a lift. So I liked a lot of things we did in the game. Our kill penalties, our power play, had some energy and some execution tonight. Our forward lines, I thought all the lines played well. We limited them to their scoring opportunities, and just one of those nights. Our most key guy, our critical guy, had an off night, and couldn't have come at a worse time.
How do you address the team after a game like this? What do you say to them?
Yeah, well, it's tough. We just have to be ready for tomorrow night. We just have to put it behind us, and we did a lot of good things, but we can't just lay it all on Phoenix either. We have to score more for him. We have to get some separation. When we get our chances, we've got to start owning up to that, make sure we bury those. We can't expect him to have great games all the time, but I told our team, I'm not disappointed again with the effort. I'm very disappointed with the result. But that's why you need everybody. Everybody has to be ready to play, from your goaltender to the 29th guy who doesn't even play on the team. Everybody has to be ready, and this is the reason why. Because you have a night like this, and it's tough. It's tough on everybody, and we cannot continue to give away points at home like we are and expect to finish high in the standings. So, but we're going to have to regroup tomorrow. We have a couple games in hand on them. Tomorrow night's game becomes critical.
How low is CJ's head hanging after 2 breakaways and no goals?
Yeah, and CJ's going to create those opportunities with his speed. I'm sure he is. He's just frustrated. He's just frustrated at anybody because they know how important those chances are for us, and he's going to continue to get them. But we have to stay positive too. We can't dwell on the game tonight. We just have to be ready tomorrow, make some subtle changes, and be better.
Hit 3 posts tonight. Had a lot of other chances.
That's the puck luck. We're some great opportunities. Blake Pearson rings one late there. Even during the game when we had a chance to get some separation, we hit the post or crossbar. But that's hockey. Some nights they don't go in, so you're going to have to be perfect defensively. And that's how we feel it is right now. We just have to be perfect defensively, and it's hard to be perfect every night.
Is it really a mental test at this point to have a short memory and try to, you can't remember that you hit the post last night?
Yeah, you could say that because you can't change. We talk about it a lot. You can't change what's happened in the past. You can't go back and change or rewrite history of the game last night. But we have to move on from it, and we have to learn from it and grow from it and be better and be ready to play because you can really start playing head games with yourself, and if you're not ready to play or you're worried about the wrong things, you're not going to perform well.
On the positive side of things, Reed had another strong performance. He picks up an assist tonight.
Sure.
How's his development coming along?
Well, I'm really happy with this game. He's bought into what we're doing. Earlier in the year, he wasn't quite sure, but he's playing hard, playing strong, winning a lot of battles, and he's getting some chances. He had a couple that they're not going in, but I'd like to see him get that first one, and then I think he'll really be off and running. But Brent Baltus is playing hard, playing well. Jay Johnston showed his speed, had a couple really good chances tonight. So a lot of positives going on.
You can't teach size. That's one of the
Right.
things that you hear all the time, and especially without JJ and without Gordick, you needed somebody big to step up, and certainly it seems like he's coming along in that mold.
He is, and like I said, I'm happy with Reed's game, but he has to continue to get better. You don't stay the same. You're either getting worse or you're getting better, and he's taking steps, and he has to keep moving forward, and he's going to be a big contributor on this team and be a force on this team as we go forward. So I really like his game.
Is there any update on Livinger?
Yeah, he's fine. He just had it's like a stinger.
Yeah.
And so I didn't see it happen, but he came back in the last 2-3 minutes there, but we didn't get him out because of the power plays and pulling the goalie situation and whatnot. So he should be okay for a moment.
How do you prepare in those last few seconds when you're looking at a 5-on-3 and the refs are looking at time and all that? How do you set that up so that you get the play you want off the face-off?
Well, we did, and we won the draw. We got the play, and it's just execution. We whiffed on some shots, and we passed it to where no one was. I thought our execution the last minute or two was not good. You know, we had some design plays, and whether we miss a shot or mishandle a pass or rush things. So, and that's the other part of it. You know, you have to, preparation is huge, and then you have to execute. And at times we weren't great on their execution tonight.
Any reason for Winches instead of Phillips?
Well, Matt's worked extremely hard in practice. He's looked good. He's looked good, and you know, we had talked about. I was almost going to start him at the start of the third, and you know, hindsight, maybe I should have, because that goal, the third goal, was not good. That ends up being the winner. But Matt's worked hard in practice. He's looked good, and I just felt he deserved some minutes in the game. So didn't have to do much, but he made a couple saves, and good for him.
Are you going to look at going with Jamie tomorrow night, probably? Or?
I'm not sure. You know, we're going to evaluate it, and we need better goaltending. That's the bottom line. You know, you're not going to win many, if any, games with goaltending like that. So we'll talk about it, and we'll watch the game back and talk in the morning, and then make a chance. But I told all three goalies to be ready tonight, to do what they need to do to be ready to play tomorrow.
Thanks, Coach.
Okay, thanks, guys.